Hello children, good morning. Today, now we are going to what we studied yesterday, biodiversity was going that. Now I will come to that point. Yesterday, now you see that first our lesson is there, environmental balance. We are studying that. See that I explained yesterday ecosystem, environmental balance, ecology, biodiversity. These topics, concepts I explained that. Now, how the biodiversity is important for that? How do we know the biodiversity is very important? The definition is given there. How can we say that particular places that biodiversity is there? Now here, variety of we see there, the living things that belong to a particular area is called as the biodiversity of that place. Everywhere we can't see that biodiversity, but biodiversity should be there. Whatever the natural places are there, whatever the ecosystems is there, in that every ecosystem, biodiversity should be healthy there. If the biodiversity will collapse, definitely that ecosystem it will be damaged or collapse. If the ecosystem it will not be that is healthy, automatically it leads to environment imbalance. Now we see that, sir, how we can say that in some places biodiversity is there or not? For that, our scientists, to study the biodiversity of the place, scientists make a large number of observations. They make this observation in different conditions, day and night, in different seasons. They use the special devices to make the observation of the living things, and that from the great heights of the depth of the microorganisms. You know that you might see that is a natural geography, that is that animal serial it is there. In that serial, you know that in the night also, scientists actually what happens, they observe the places. Supposed to be forest is there. In that forest it will be observed in day and night there. Special cameras are there, which animals live there and what they do there, whether that animal they are getting the food or not. That everything it will be observed there, and that if the every living things, those who are living in that ecosystem, if everyone is getting the food, then we can say that that place has the biodiversity. Otherwise not that. If biodiversity means that, then all the living things are connected each other there, and biodiversity is the core. Ecosystem, that is in the ecosystem, many ecosystems are there. In the ecosystems, biodiversity is there, and biodiversity means that all the living things are connected each other for the food, and that is very important. Now we come to the point, what is the food chain and what is the food web? Because first you have to understand the biodiversity. Biodiversity means the variety of the living things, they are connected, they are interdependent on each other for the food. If any organisms or any living things is missed, it will be affect on the nature, it will be affect on those things are connected, on that it will be affected, and that's why everything is very important, and that is called as the biodiversity. And it is very important to identify the biodiversity. This observation is very important. Now we will see next point. What is the environment? Yesterday I explained that environment is the natural settings. The environment is the place. Environment is the place which includes the biotic and abiotic factors. What are the biotic factors? Biotic factor it means that living things. Abiotic factor it means what that is a non-living things. Non-living things also very important in the environment. In the environment around us, you see that which things you will see there? Only the two things you see there. One is the living things, other is the non-living things. And living things it means biotic factor, non-living things means that abiotic factor. Now one picture I will show you that. Look at the pictures of the living and non-living things shown below that. Discuss the mutual relationship between these various factors of the environment. These are the factors of the environment. Now see that many animals are there, living things are there and non-living things are there. Now see that this is the fallen tree, this is the non-living things. Rain is there, living non-living things is there, water is there. See that is the sunlight, everything. Then some are the living things, this is the living things. All these are living things. Living things and non-living things, they have the relation, and both are the important for the environment. You will say that that, sir, what is used for the non-living things? No, non-living and living both are the important and they are interdependent on each other. Now see that what is the food chain? That is very important there. Food chain, now you understand that. Food chains, it means that is the food things are there. Food things, it means that the living things are connected each other for the food. Every living things are connected for the food and that is called as the food chain. Now you see this picture first. What is there? Sun is there. What is this? Grass is there. What is this? Small worm is there. Caterpillar it is there. What is this? This is a grasshopper it is there. What is this? Bird it is there. Now all these living things, attention students, in the food chain they are connected each other with the only living things and here non-living things are not there. Living things are connected, that is called as the food chain. Now see, sun, due to the sun is the source of energy. The whole universe, they are getting the energy through the sun only. And due to the sun, grass, it prepares, it makes its own food. And the grass is eaten by small worms, caterpillar. Caterpillar is eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by bird. Like that, this food cycle is going. This is a food chain. Now question, the worm eats the grass and leaves, grasshopper eats the worm, bird eats the grasshopper. Now you see small, that is the two questions has asked. Who eats the birds? Obviously questions may ask that, sir, who will eat that bird is eaten, the bigger birds are there. Again, who will the bigger birds? Someone is other than. But every living thing becomes the food of the other living things. That you have to understand that. And lastly they may die. And after dying what happens? Their dead body, is decomposed and in this way cycle it will complete them. What is the food of the plants? You will say that what is the food? Food is that is the itself it prepares, it makes own food due to the sunlight, water, air. That is the photosynthesis process. Now you see, look at the picture. This is the chain. Look at the picture, there is a chain is there. In the chain, every object is very, very important there. All the living things are important there. Now you see that. Now you see that. This picture you see that. This is a bee. What is that? Plants eats. And now see that this is one ecosystem, that is a forest. And after that you see that what is this? Tiger. What is the food of tiger? Obvious, that is a deer. And in this way, you see this picture below shows another chain. You have guessed that missing link it. Look at the whole, that is first and third picture. Now these connections are there. Every living things are connected each other, and that's why the food chain is very, very important. You have to understand all the living things are connected. All the living things are connected each other for the food only there. Now you will see here that small, that is a what? Animal is there, worm is there, and that is a you know that animal. Who eats that? And what is this? Owl it is there. And in this way, the missing link is very important. And you have to understand the missing link. That every link, that is every animals, every living things are connected. Others means the one animal it becomes the food of the other. Now I will make you understand the board. Okay. Now see, that is the sun. Sun is the source of energy. Source of energy. Sun is the source of energy. Now from this here, plants and that is the grass, they make the food. And the plants are eaten by the caterpillar or the worm. And after that, grasshopper is eaten there. And after that, bird is eaten there. Now this is the second food chain. Is there grass, caterpillar is eaten. After that, frog is eaten. And frog is eaten by the snake. Snake is eaten by the kite or the hawk. In this way, this food chain is going there. First, you have to understand food chain. It means what? The food chain it means that is all the living things are connected each other for the food, and that is called as the food chain. That is called as the food chain. There are the several links in this chain. That we see that is that sun. All you have to understand that, and this is the energy flow. Now you will ask one questions, HOTS questions, that odd questions. Sir, why the food chain is required? That because that everything it becomes the food of the other in the environment. It's supposed to be the caterpillar. It will not be there. It will be affect on the grass and it will be affect on the grasshopper. Grasshopper will not get the food. If the grasshopper it will not be there, the bird they will not get the food there. Like that. Now you see that here, caterpillar it will not be there, frog it will not be there. That is because the frog it will not be there, the snake might be, they will not get the food there. If the snake it will not be, it means that everything is connected each other. That is called as the food chain. Now what is the food web? Now we come to the point in the lesson. Now see that food web. Observe the various food chains shown in the picture below there. Find the different food chains of which the worm and the mouse from the lake. One living thing can be a part of the number of the food chain that gives rise to the food web. It means that many food chains combined together, many food chains connected each other, that is called as the food web. Food web and food chain, what is the difference between? In the food chain only one path is there, and in the food web many food chains are connected, interlinked each other, that is called as the food web. That is called as the food web. Now see, that is a picture of the food web there. A food web formed by the interlinking of the several food chains are there. How they are interlinking means that is a one living thing, it becomes the food of the many living things. Or any one living things are connected in the many food chains. Now suppose to be, this is the one food chain. This is a deer. Deer is eating the grass and the deer is eaten by the fox. This is one food chain. This is a grass, this deer and deer is eaten by the lion. This is second food chain. Means the deer it is becoming the food of fox and it is becoming the food of lion also. Now you see here that. Now this is a grasshopper. Grasshopper it is becoming the food of the rat also and grasshopper it is becoming the food of the frog also. Means it is interlinked, it is connected in many food chains are there. Now you see here that what exact this what this is the animal is there. Now it is also linked the many that things are there. In this way you have to understand this overall this is called as the food web. Understood? And the questions may ask you that difference between the food chain and food web. In the food web, there is a many food chains are interlinked, connected, combined together. That is called as the food chain. The most important food in the food chain is the plant. Why it is said that the most important that is in the food chain plant is there? Because plant is very important thing that every food chain, every food web, food chain started with the plant only there. Because plants are producer in the environment, producer in the world. Every that is the food in, you will say sir we eat the non-veg, carnivorous, so what? Carnivorous they eat the herbivorous, but herbivorous they eat the plants. It means that if you study about the food habits, if you study the food habits are classified into the herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, parasites, decomposers. Like that, these are the classification of the food habits of the animals. Now the plants are very important. Every living thing gets its food from the environment. Many animals in the environment eat only the plants. Other animals eat the animal that give the plant. But plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight, using water, carbon dioxide from the air. It means that the plants are the main support of the every food chain. Because the plants are the producer, they prepare their own food and that food is eaten by the animals. And those who and carnivorous they will eat the other animals, and omnivorous it means what? They eat the both animals and the plants. In this way, here one picture shown there. You have to understand how the plants prepare the food. Now you see that plant is there. Actually, plant has the roots are there. The roots are underground and they get the water through the root there. Means the plant getting the water through that plant getting the water through the root and the water is going there. And plant gets the oxygen through the air. And plants gets that is the give the oxygen and plant gets the carbon dioxide and sunlight. In this way, the food is prepared in the leaf, and leaf itself it has the green substance that is called as the chlorophyll. With the help of chlorophyll and sunlight, oxygen and carbon dioxide and water is combined. Carbon dioxide and water is combined and food is prepared and oxygen is released from the plants. It means one thing you have to understand. The plants they use the food as well as oxygen also it gives. Means the plants are the purifier. Now how it happens, then I will show that through the one reaction there. Carbohydrate plus oxygen. Carbohydrate plus water also plus. In this way, this is the photosynthesis process occurs in the plants and plants prepare their food there. Water that is the H2O and carbon dioxide CO2 there. Plants takes the water through their roots and carbon dioxide they take from the air through the leaf that is the stomata is there and it combines and in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Without chlorophyll, without sunlight, the plants cannot prepare the food there. And the carbohydrate is what? It is the food and they make their own food. Along with the food, they produce the water and the air also. That is oxygen. In this way, this is the photosynthesis process occurs in the plants and due to the photosynthesis process, plants prepare or synthesize food, and that's why every food chain starts from the plants only, and that's why it is said that plants are very important in every type of the food chain. Now here I want to stop here, and the remaining portion tomorrow is how the environmental balance it will be maintained and protected. On that topics I will speak here. Yesterday I explained that environment, that is environmental science, biodiversity, ecosystem, and that all concepts I explained here. Today I explained that is the food chain, what is the food chain and what is the food web. And that everything I explained here, then go through the lesson, read properly, and if you have any difficulty you can call me there. And this is not a revision that, because I am going to teach you that is a fourth lesson that. Okay? In this way, here I will stop here. Have a good day.